Principle of atom conservation or conservation of atom. This means that the number of atoms is conserved or the number of moles of atom is conserved. Let's take an example. KClO3 forming KCl plus O2 gas. Applying principle of atom conservation on potassium atoms, we can write moles of potassium in reactant is equal to moles of potassium in product. Now moles of potassium in reactant is equal to moles of potassium in KClO3 because KClO3 is the reactant containing potassium. So we can write moles of potassium in KClO3 is equal to moles of potassium in KCl because on the product side KCl is the product containing potassium. 1 mole of KClO3 contains 1 mole of potassium atoms. Therefore, moles of potassium in KClO3 will be equal to moles of KClO3 and moles of potassium in KCl will be equal to moles of KCl. Now, writing the formula for moles of KClO3 and moles of KCl, we get weight of KClO3 divided by molecular weight of KClO3 and this is equal to weight of KCl divided by molecular weight of KCl. So we get the relationship between weight of KClO3 and weight of KCl. Now in the same equation, applying the principle of atom conservation on oxygen atoms, we can write moles of oxygen in reactant is equal to moles of oxygen in product. Now, moles of oxygen in reactant will be equal to moles of oxygen in KClO3, moles of oxygen in KClO3 and this is equal to moles of oxygen in O2. Now, on the product side, oxygen gas contains oxygen. Moles of oxygen in KClO3 will be 3 times the moles of KClO3 because 1 mole of KClO3 contains 3 moles of oxygen. Or we can also write moles of KClO3 is to moles of oxygen in KClO3 is equal to 1:3. Therefore, 3 into moles of KClO3 is equal to 2 into moles of O2. 1 mole of oxygen gas contains 2 moles of oxygen atoms. Therefore, moles of oxygen in O2 will be equal to 2 into moles of O2. Now writing the formula for moles of KClO3 and moles of oxygen gas. 3 into weight of KClO3 divided by molecular weight of KClO3 is equal to 2 into, now since oxygen is a gas, we can write volume of oxygen at NTP divided by standard molar volume. Therefore, we get a relation between the weight of reactant and the volume of the product.